come in here and cause you no trouble. So bartender, just forget that glass of beer. And I'm sorry, old buddy, that I pulled her from your arms. But I just came to get my baby out of here. Would you believe she's never been inside of a honky tonk? And would you believe she can't stand the taste of beer? And I just don't know what's come over my baby. And I just came to get my baby out of here. Well, I know exactly what you're up to. I've been watching what you've been doing from the door. And I've told you once to get your hands off of her. And I ain't gonna tell you anymore. Would you believe she's never been inside of a honky tonk? And would you believe she can't stand the taste of beer? And I just don't know what's come over my baby. And I just came to get my baby out of here.
Take me anywhere because you're always gone. And many a night I've laid awake and cried here all alone. Then you come in, a kissing on me happened several times. So don't come home a drinking with loving on your mind. No, don't come home a drinking with loving on your mind. Just stay out there on the town.
Good afternoon and welcome everyone. I'm Carol Muskaluk, your host for today's afternoon concert with Jason Lang, a tribute to Penny Lang, and with special guest Kaya Fraser. And it may be overcast outside, but hey, it's sunny in here with all you here today. Yay. Anyways, I would like to make you aware that this is Algonquin land, and as such, we have to put turn words into action. A percentage of the proceeds from today's concert will be offered to the Anishinaabe Algonquin Nation for projects of their choice. And first, I would like to make a big thank you to owner Jeff Cass and all of the staff here at Redbird Live. Thanks also to Robert Allen on sound console. Robert Brown on video live streaming in the room behind me. You can't see him. And to volunteers, Kitty Italiano, Ashalita Shellard, Ron Ryan, and MG for helping with this concert. And thanks most of all to Chris White for making this happen. Yay. And a little word, it could be a word of warning, but these afternoon concerts are now being live streamed, and as such, I would like to make you aware that there are 2 cameras, one focused on the artist and the other's on you, the audience. After all, you're the other half of the show. And it is, the cameras are on at all times, including intermission and a bit before and after the show. So we have to behave ourselves. And now, before we get to some wonderful music, I would like to tell you a bit about Kaya Fraser. Kaya is a singer-songwriter and is now based in Ottawa. She has released 2 albums, Tremor and Slip and Open Horizon, and is currently making plans to return to the studio. Her father, Alan Fraser, was a close friend of Penny Lang and is widely known for his work with the critically acclaimed 70s folk duo Fraser and DeBolt. Steeped in song from birth, Kaya has added her own vision and lyrical style to the mix. In this concert, she will be performing some of her father's songs and selected songs from her own catalog. Let's welcome her now, everyone, Kaya Fraser.
Hello. One of these days, I'm gonna take a vacation on a quiet and a peaceful shore. And I'll cool my feet in the clear crystal water. And I won't have to work anymore. My burden got so heavy that I can't stand up alone. Got to rest my head some strong shoulder, 'cause I can't stand up alone. Oh, I can't stand up all by myself. I can't stand up alone. I need the touch of a mighty hand. I can't stand up alone. Trouble, I've seen trouble, all around my door, but I said, go away now, trouble. Don't need to bother me no more. Oh, I can't stand up all by myself. I can't stand up alone. Need the touch of a mighty hand. I can't stand up alone. A voice came down like thunder, and a light around me shone, and it said, child, get up and take my hand, 'cause you can't stand up alone. Oh, you can't stand up all by yourself. You can't stand up alone. You need the touch of a mighty hand. You can't stand up alone. No, no, you can't stand up alone. No, no, can't stand up alone. Thank you. Thank you so much. That was, of course, a Jesse Winchester song, but I learned that song. That song came to me through Penny Lang. So I sing that as my own little tribute to Penny. Penny was a family friend of ours. I grew up in southwestern Quebec on a little hill in the forest called Covey Hill, and Penny lived just down the road. And she was an old friend of my dad's, and she would often come over and have a cup of tea and play her guitar. And so I kind of cut my teeth on Penny's music. So it's a delight to be here. It's a delight, and a delight to open for her son, Jason Lang. One of the things I love about Penny's songs is how simple they are. Simple and beautiful. And I try to channel that when I write my own songs sometimes. So here's a little love song that I wrote, trying to keep it simple. It's called Home Remedy. Guess it's high time I wrote you a love song. I can't explain why it's been taking me so long, except you fit into my life just like a key into a lock. And I guess it didn't feel quite right to say that in some kind of fancy talk. I would try to make this plain. You are my summer breeze. You are my cherry tree. You are my heart and my soul's ease. Oh, all my melodies, you're my home remedy. You are my heart and my soul's ease. Sweet as a blackberry, warm by the sun. Oh, as soft as the sound of the sea. Oh, the way Billie Holiday sings, darling, darling, you are my summer breeze. You are my cherry tree. You are my heart and my soul's ease. Oh, all my melodies, you're my home remedy. You are my heart and my soul's ease. Thank you. you so much. Oh, I have been hankering to play on this stage. Ever since I moved to Ottawa in 2019, this is such a beautiful venue. I'm so glad that it exists. I'm so glad that you're all here in it today. So yes, as mentioned, my dad is Alan Fraser, who I guess some of you know, because I heard a little, go through that. He's should be watching the live stream right now, so hi, Dad. Like, if you managed to figure it out, I sent you the link. Anyway, Dad, as some of you know, is an amazing songwriter. He lives in Halifax now, and I have long wanted to record some of his songs. You know, this is like a little project that's kind of been simmering in my brain, and then I saw what Jason was doing with Penny's songs, like, so that may still happen, but anyway, I've always performed a couple of his songs in my sets, and I'll play a couple of them for you. And this is one that I love. Dad played like what I kind of call like cowboy psychedelic sort of folk. Like, I always loved this song even when I was very little, and I was like, I have no idea what those lyrics are about, and I still have no idea what these lyrics are. But anyway, it's still a lovely song. This is called Waltz of the Tennis Players. Right? The reason I get so upset when you talk this surely is where on earth is it leading? The cowboys have trouble with reading. The mistletoe is leaving a head on your shoulders. My, your love for me is an overnight sensation. My love for you is an overnight sensation too. Constance, what a name. You should have said Felicity. How did you hear I was hungry? It's nonsense, Marie, and you know it. The liquor has made you a little bit bolder. My, your love for me is an overnight sensation. My love for you is an overnight sensation too. Now that the whole thing is over, heaven knows what I'll do. I might try to get back to the clover, or I might stay and play for you. Innocence, velvet, simplicity, religion. Where on earth are you going? The cowboys are sprinkling mycelium. The mushrooms keep growing out of every new boot print. My, my, your love sensation too. My love for you is an overnight sensation too. Pretty decent song, Dad. Not too shabby. I wish I could work the word mycelium into one of my songs, but hey. Better living through chemistry, right? Okay, I'll play another one of mine. This one is brand new. Brand new. 3 years old. I wrote it just before the pandemic hit, and then you know what happened then. But I still think of it as brand new because it hasn't had a lot of outings on stages. So it's a different kind of love song, kind of a love song to music itself. It's called "Start Again." So I start again, blank paper and a pen. Try to piece together a few words for you, my long lost friend. I hope you're keeping well this long dry spell. I meant to write you sooner. There were too many stories I couldn't tell. But now I'm getting older. You think that I'd be wiser. I'm still a stranger to myself. Honey, come on over. It's only getting clearer. Can't do this by myself. I can't do this without your help. I've been killing time in a life that isn't mine, spending all my money on convincing myself that I was fine. But there was something wrong. My confidant was gone, and ever since I lost you, I've been trying to find where I belong. But now I'm getting older. You think that I'd be wiser, but I'm still a stranger to myself. Honey, come on over. It's only getting clearer. I can't do this by myself. Oh, I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do without your help. peace offering. Can you forgive my foolish, forgetful heart for wandering? Can you forgive my foolish, forgetful heart for wandering? Thanks so much. Oh, wow. What a lovely audience. That's true. And humble. All right. I'm going to play another one of my dad's here. If Dad had a greatest hit, this is it. In fact, when we were kids, he's gonna be annoyed that I told this, but he used to like train us to say like, he would say, "What's your favorite song?" And we'd be like, "Dance Hall Girls." He wrote this when he was like 18, the jerk. Okay, anyway. Here it is. These dance hall girls, they treat you kind. They give you their bodies, but you'll never reach their minds. They fill you up with lipstick lies. When they put you down, son, don't be surprised. Is this the way it always is here in Baltimore? I held the mountains, I kissed the plains, I felt the sunlight, I drank the rain. I've been too far, I broke too fast. Thought I had a winner pick, but I came in last. Is this the way it always is here in Baltimore? I must have chosen the wrong season to come down. I never realized they call this sacred ground. My sense of time, hell, I'm a week behind. I sent a letter home, this all takes time, you know. I'm gonna make some money so I can go back home. These dance hall girls know how to make a man feel alone. Is this the way it always is here in Baltimore? I must have chosen the wrong season to come down. I never realized they call this sacred ground. My sense of time, hell, I'm a week behind. They give you their bodies, but you'll never reach their minds. this the way it always is here in Baltimore? Is this the way it always is here in Baltimore? Is this the way it always is? Is this the way it always is here in Baltimore?
Thank you.
Once again, just a little resentful that he was able to write that at age 18. Not fair. Rude. Okay, I'm going to play one more song for you here, and then I'm going to make way for Jason Lang, who is, as many of you probably know, just amazing. I saw his show like 10 days ago at Live on Elgin. Fangirled out, you know. It was great. So you're in for a treat, as they say. This song has a little bit of a sing-along part, if you're up for it. I think this might be a crowd that has sung some things. And I'll sing you the refrain that comes around, and you'll pick it up pretty quick. But this song is called "Traveling Companion," and the refrain is, I will be your traveling companion if you'll be mine. You don't have to go like, you'll be mine. You could do that. So, one more time. I will be your traveling companion if you'll be mine. Oh, yeah, okay. This is gonna be good. All right. Thank you so much for having me today. Thank you, Chris. It's been really delightful. Taking the long way, going slow. No particular place we have to go. Where we gonna end up, honey, I don't know. The way may not be obvious, and that's just fine. Get ready. I will be your traveling companion if you'll be mine. Yeah. Throw away the map and let's get lost. Never mind the time that it might cost us. Let's go and find a brand new space to move across. There's no destination waiting, and it sure feels fine. Here we go. And I will be your traveling companion if you be mine. That makes me so happy. Take me with you anywhere you go. I'll take you with me anywhere I go. Oh, 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 anywhere I go. Oh, oh. Taking the long way, going slow. No particular place we have to go. Where we gonna end up, honey, I don't know. The way may not be obvious, Thank you so much. Jason Lang is up next.
We will now have a brief intermission. Snacks, drinks, and merchandise are all available.
Beer. Well, the barmaid is mad 'cause some guy made a pass. The jukebox is playing, there stands the glass. The cigarette smoke kinda hangs in the air. Rednecks, White Sox, and Blue Ribbon beer. Well, the cowboy is cussing the pinball machine. A drunk at the bar is getting noisy and mean. Some guy on the phone says, I'll be home soon, dear. Rednecks, White Sox, Blue Ribbon beer. No, we don't fit in with that white collar crowd. We're a little too rowdy and a little too loud. But there's no place that I'd rather be than right here with my redneck, White Sox, Blue Ribbon beer. Well, the semis are passing on the highway outside. Oh, a 30 crowd is about to arrive. The sun's going down and we'll all soon be here. Rednecks, White Sox, Blue Ribbon beer. No, we don't fit in with that white collar crowd. We're a little too rowdy and a little too loud. But there's no place that I'd rather be than right here with my redneck, White Sox, Blue Ribbon beer. There's no place that I'd rather be than right here with my redneck, White Sox, Blue Ribbon beer.
Well, I'm praying for rain in California, so the grapes can grow and they can make more wine. I'm sitting in a honky in Chicago with a broken heart and a woman on my mind. I match the man behind the bar for the jukebox, and the music takes me back to Tennessee. When they ask who's the fool in the corner crying, I say, little old wine drinker me. Well, I came here last week from down in Nashville, 'cause my baby left for Florida on a train. I thought I'd get a job and just forget her, but in Chicago a broken heart is still the same. I matched the man behind the bar for the jukebox, Then the music takes me back to Tennessee. When they ask who's the fool in the corner crying, I say, little old wine drinker me.
Well, in North Carolina, way down in the hills, lived my old pappy and he had a steel. He brewed white lightning till the sun went down. Filled him up a jug and he passed it around. Mighty, mighty pleasing, pappy's corn squeezing. White lightning. Yeah. Well, the G-Man team and the revenue was too, searching for the place where he made his brew. They were looking, trying to book him, but my pappy kept on cooking. Oh, Lord, white lightning. I'll talk to the guitar. Well, I asked my grandpappy why he called his brew the White Lightning instead of Mountain Dew. Took a little sip and I drank it right down. And ooh, I was hurting when I hit the ground. Mighty, mighty pleasing, papa's corn squeezing. Oh, Lord, white lightning. Yeah, the G-Man team and the revenue was too, searching for the place where he made his brew. They were looking, trying to book him, but my pappy kept on cooking. White lightning. I'll talk to the guitar. Well, a city slicker came and he said, I'm tough. Let me have a slug of that powerful stuff. Took a little sip and he drank it right down. And boy, he was hollering when he left that town. Mighty, mighty pleasing, papa's corn squeezing. Lord, Lord, white lightning. I'll talk to the guitar.
Again tonight, and you'll end up getting tight. Then when your money's gone, you'll come crawling home to me. You'll think you're quiet as a mouse as you come stumbling through the house and find a note with these parting words from me. Many happy hangovers to you. May your life be blessed with more than a few. Oh, our love can never be. You hold a bottle more than me. Many happy hangovers to you. When tomorrow's sun comes up, you'll be sicker than a pup, and your bloodshot eyes will look around for me. But you'll find yourself alone, like the many nights I've known, with only lonely walls for company. Many happy hangovers to you. May your life be blessed with more than a few. Oh, our love can never be. You hold a bottle more than me. Many happy hangovers to you. Many
Charlie's, a little four-piece band swinging out of sight. And I'll be here if you want to party from 9 in the morning till 12 at night. 2 miles from town, cross the railroad track, turn right at the light and park in the back. You're always welcome, don't forget to drop in. Oh, good time, Charlie's, anytime you can. I hear tell that a troublemaker walked in one night but never came again. Days that he left with an undertaker. Oh, Charlie done time 2 years in the pen. But the beat goes on, there's a hardwood floor, and a sound of laughter running out the door. Wall of all women, plenty ice cold beer with anything you're after, you'll find right here. 2 miles from town, cross the railroad track, turn right at the light, and park in the back. You're always welcome, don't forget to drop in. Oh, good time, Charlie's, anytime you can. You're always welcome, don't forget to drop in. Oh, good time, Charlie's, anytime you can. I'm drinking champagne and feeling no pain till early morning. Dining and dancing with every pretty girl I can find. And having a fling with a pretty young thing till early morning. Knowing tomorrow I'll wake up with you on my mind. Guilty conscience, I guess, though I must confess I never loved you much when you were mine. I'll keep drinking champagne and feeling no pain till early morning. Dining and dancing with every pretty girl I can find. And having a fling with a pretty young thing till early morning. Knowing tomorrow I'll wake up with you on my mind. Guilty conscience, I guess, though I must confess I never loved you much when you were mine. I'll keep drinking champagne and feeling no pain till early morning. Dining and dancing with every pretty girl I can find. Having a fling with a pretty young thing till early morning. Knowing tomorrow I'll wake up with you on my mind. I'll keep drinking champagne and feeling no pain till early morning.
I've seen men look at her before when they think I don't see. I'd like to think it makes me proud, but I'm only fooling me. I know she'll be looking back the minute I'm not there, while she pours herself on some stranger. I pour myself a drink somewhere. She's acting single, I'm drinking doubles. I had my pain, I drowned my troubles. My heart is breaking like the tiny bubbles. She's acting single, I'm drinking doubles. I know what she plans to do, but I don't know where or when. If I ask who that stranger was.
Hi again, everyone. And sorry. Didn't mean to wake anybody up. I hope you've enjoyed your intermission. I do have a word to say about the Redbird Live. It is a music school as well as a performance venue. You can check this out on their website at redbirdlive.ca, and you can also see that the list of upcoming concerts, and also check out the excellent individual and group classes for children and adults. I'm going to start the second act now with some information about Jason. Jason Lang is a Montreal-based singer, guitarist, songwriter, and producer who recently recorded Handled with Care, an album, pardon me, of songs written by or closely associated with his late mother, folk icon Penny Lang. In recording the tribute album to his mother, Jason delved more deeply into her music and artistry than he had done previously. He presents her work in a delightfully moving and virtuosic manner. Jason has performed, recorded, and toured with Corey Hart, Rock Voisine, Amanda Marshall, Luba, Kate and Anna McGarrigle, and many others. He has released several albums of his own music. His website is jasonlangmusic.ca. Let's now welcome to the Redbird stage, Jason Lang.
Oh, hello, everybody. Woo. And wow, this is amazing. Thank you, Chris, for inviting me to this incredible venue. I can't believe it. I was so surprised. Chris came to see me play, I guess it was 10 days ago or so. And he said, "Oh, you got to come down to Ottawa." And I was like, "Well, I'm in Ottawa. I mean, we're here." "No, you got to come back." "I'd love to come back." "When?" Like 10 days. I was 10 days. I just came here. I was like, "There's no way. It's a night show, of course." No, it's in the afternoon. In the afternoon. Oh. Okay, so I didn't think anyone was going to come out, so this is amazing. So this is great. And I'll be home for dinner. I can't believe it. And let's give it up for Kaya. Kaya, thank you so much. It was wonderful. Wonderful to hear her play. Our families do go back a bit of a ways. So yeah, they did. They lived very close to each other up in Covey Hill, down in Covey Hill, over in Covey Hill. And yeah, so as Kaya did say, here I go. I'm going to start. I'm not going to stop talking. Tribute album to my mother. So my mother, Penny Lang. I'm going to start with a song of hers called "Carry On, Children." Mothers are watching, fathers are crying. It's time we see, there's no denying. The truth is escaping, life's in the making, for you and for me. The man on the street mumbles sounds incoherent as he dives from the garbage can on a grate for some heat. Newscaster spoke of some human disaster. Someone's exposing himself to the weak. So carry on, children. Your mothers are watching, your fathers are crying. It's time we see, there's no denying. The truth is escaping, life's in the making, for you and for me. I think to myself, I must find the beauty inside this mess. A cathedral awaits. I pray for the children who've run from their homes, trading in sins and lacking in faith. So carry on, children. Your mothers are watching, your fathers are crying. It's time we see, there's no denying. The truth is escaping, life's in the making, for you and for me. Oh. The dear Savior who was always with me in my exploration, in my yesterdays, and asking forgiveness. I danced to a new tune, discovered while watching you slip away. Carry on, children. Your mothers are watching, your fathers are crying. It's time we see, there's no denying. The truth is escaping, and life's in the making, for you and for and for me. Thank you very much. It's such a pleasure to be playing songs that my mother wrote and songs that she actually performed live that we got to perform together. It's a new experience for me, funnily enough, though we did work together over the years. I kind of rediscovered who my mother was while doing her songs, while researching, like, which songs am I going to do? Which songs mean something to me? Which did I enjoy playing with her when I was live? There's lots of them. I could never remember which ones they were when we were live, because when she played, we never played what we rehearsed, which was something my mother was notorious for amongst the musicians. We would rehearse something at our place, we'd get together, and I'd write all the songs down, I'd write the keys down. We're going to play these, right? We're going to play these ones? Yeah, don't worry about it, don't worry. Get on stage, not one. I'd spend my whole time just watching her fingers and hoping I was not going to hit the wrong chords. So I did go back and I listened to a bunch of her music. And I chose, for the record that I made, songs that kind of meant something to me, either when we played live or things that I discovered about her while listening to the lyrics to these songs. Because when I was a kid, I didn't really dig what my mother was doing. I wasn't into it. It wasn't my thing. But with time, I started to get it as I got older. So I started to enjoy it more, and I hope I captured it on the record. I feel really, really good about the album. I think my mother would like it. I'm gonna cry now. Oh my God. But I'm gonna play a song. This song is it's about if you get really stressed and things aren't going too good, it's hard, life is getting difficult, and you're in the city and you're surrounded by people, you gotta get out of the city. You gotta go somewhere where you feel good, where things are nice, things are easy. You gotta get to the country before you lose leave of your senses. You take leave of your senses of your leave. I got up yesterday morning. I decided to hit the highway. I no plans for making. Oh, I did not know which way. I was going to see an old friend, one I had not seen in many a day. I was getting too speedy in the city, and I do not like myself that way. So when the city sidewalks round you and you feel you've got to leave, don't take too much time thinking about it. You could take sense of your leave. very much. Boy, I feel like I'm playing for my mom's crowd. This is awesome. You guys are so awesome. Wow. So nice to be afternoon shows. Boy, Chris, you got it going. Woo. So the next song I'm going to do, my mother, there was a bit of alcoholism in our family. And my grandfather he enjoyed, we came from Scotland, so he enjoyed the whiskey like most people, but maybe a little more than most people perhaps. And my mother wrote this song about it. So the subject is kind of a hard subject, alcoholism, how hard it is on the family. But the music was so fun and uplifting, I had to record it. It was just wonderful dichotomy of lyrics, music, and I had to do it. So I did it. And on this song, the version that she did was the only time she ever did a solo, sort of. And so I took that solo and I actually played it on this guitar, which was my mother's first guitar. This was her very first guitar. And the whole record is made with this guitar and all old instruments, which is kind of fun. Something I think she would have enjoyed anyway. Enough about me. Let me just play some songs. So this song is called Firewater, and her solo was this. And that is it. If whiskey was religion and beer its chaser, you'd have been the best preacher around. If Bloody Marys were gentle feelings, you'd have been the best lover in town. If margaritas were a health food, your body would have never let you down. If alcohol made it all better, you wouldn't be underground. Why didn't you stay away from the firewater? Made you mean and sad. Robbed my mama of a good man, let the kids fight it mad. You gave up on yourself and a good life, give up on your family and God. Drank instead of putting in quality time with your woman and your good pal dog. If you'd have gone on with living instead of dying, being numbed out by noon, you might have found a little bit of happiness instead of all the doom and gloom. Why didn't you stay away from the firewater? Made you mean and sad. Here I'm my mama, I'm a good man, let the kids fight it. Now, if my mama was here today, and my grandpa was here today, my mom would probably say something like, "Pops, why'd you have to drink all that firewater? If you hadn't drank all that firewater, maybe you would have been able to do something like your grandson here." I don't know, maybe something like this. Oh, if whiskey was religion and beer its chaser, you'd have been the best preacher around. If Bloody Marys were gentle feelings, you'd have been the best lover in town. If margaritas were a health food, your body would have never let you down. And if alcohol made it all better, you wouldn't be on the ground. Why didn't you stay away from the firewater? Robbed my mama of a good man and left the kids fighting mad. Why didn't you stay away from the firewater? Made you mean and sad. Robbed my Oh, thank you, thank you. It's going to get loud now. So, my mother grew up in the birth of rock and roll, although she was a folk artist. The birth of rock and roll, she loved Chuck Berry, she loved early B.B. King stuff, a little more bluesy, I suppose, but Chuck Berry, Elvis, all these first the guitar, electric guitar things that started to come out. And she wrote a few songs in that style. She wrote a few of those kind of tunes. That kind of thing, sort of that kind of thing. But, so, and I like that style too. I like that. And she wrote one, but I thought I'd slow it down a little bit, because I like it to groove a little bit differently. And I like it to be just a little bit dirtier. I like to go down a little deeper, a little lower. Now, of course, if I was on a big stage, that'd be loud. I like it loud, but I guess that'll be okay for here. But I wouldn't say no to more. But let's leave it at that. I don't want to break any eardrums or anything here. Now, if my mama was here today, she'd probably look out at everybody in the world with all their computers and their telephones and all these digital social media things and say, "Get that away from me. I don't want anything. What is this phone doing right here even? Staring at me like this on the stage." Woo. She'd look out at the audience and say, "Get that out of here." She'd probably see people in today's audiences with their phones up and say, "Hey, put down that phone. Put down that phone. Yeah, put down that phone so you can feel what I'm doing here. Dance with the child, mama. Dance with the child, papa. Teach him how to comb his hair. Teach him he don't have to answer. Teach him he don't have to answer every day. Oh, every day. Our children look outside the window, see the sun rising, see the colors in the sky. You gotta teach them how to see it, mama. You gotta greet him with a smile, papa. Play with him how he likes to play. Teach him he don't have to answer. Take him in your arms, mama, every day, every day. Our children look outside the window, see the sun rising, see the color in the sky. Our children look outside your window, see the sun rising, see the color in the sky. You gotta tell them how to see it, mama. You gotta, I forgot the words, but I'm gonna say something here. You got to tell him there's a great big world teach him how to see it, Papa. Handle with care. You gotta handle with care. Handle with care. You got to 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 Now, if my mama was here today, she'd say, could you turn that down a bit, Jim? No, but she was a wonderful person. I was blessed to have been able to spend my childhood years with her, which I wasn't blessed at the time. But I do look back now and I realize how much she taught me through her music and through, just living with her in the way that she was. For those of you who don't know her, she was someone who really believed in the simplicity of life and doing the simple things that were really important, and finding the joy in the simple things in life was really key to her. Anytime she said, if you really know, if you find those simple things in your life, everything is better. Could be something as easy as a piece of apple pie, a ride on a train, an old shack, a shower in the rain. And when you feel that, when you understand the beauty of that simplicity, then you really know what happiness is. Happiness is a rundown shack in a rundown forest with a mice talk back. Happiness is a shower in the rain, apple pie and a ride on the train. Now this little shack that she was talking about was that very one that Kaya was mentioning a little earlier. And it was a little rundown shack, let me tell you. Buying on credit and living on time. All my money, I can't keep it down. Don't like fighting, I don't drink none. Gave up cigarettes, stole the neighbor's gun. 'Cause happiness is a rundown shack in a rundown forest, the mice talk back. Happiness is a shower in the rain, apple pie and a ride on a train. Ride on a train. Easy on the street and comfort in my home. I'd rather hug than hit you, I don't live alone. Music and rhythm, gospel with the beat. Sing for a paycheck, landlord gives me heat. Landlord gives me heat. Ooh, 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 ooh. Happiness is a shower in the rain, yeah. Happiness is a shower in the rain. Happiness is a run-down shack in a run-down forest, the mice talk back. Happiness is a shower in the rain. Apple pie and a ride on a train. Shower in the Thank you all very much. Thank you. I want to keep just playing songs, but I have so many stories about my mother I want to tell. And there's one. There's one that I will. That's a little long. I apologize in advance, but my name is Jason Lang. My mother named me Jason Lang, and I was known as Jason Lang until I turned 12, which was when I needed to get a social insurance number because I wanted to do a paper route for the Gazette in Montreal. And she took me aside and she said, I have a little something to tell you. And I said, what is it? She said, your name is not Jason Lang. I was like, what? She said, no, your name is John Tadeo. I was like, why? Why is my name John Tadeo? Who is John Tadeo? She said, well, you are. I've called you Jason Lang your whole life, but when you were born, there was a man in her band who happened to be a Catholic priest, oddly enough. As if things with her life wasn't weird enough as already. And when I was born, he was like, look, you can't have a child out of wedlock who doesn't have without a father being written down on the birth certificate. I'm going to baptize him. So he took me with my grandmother and baptized me under his name, putting him as the father, a Catholic priest. His family went berserk when they found out about this. But the name he gave me was, Jason's not even in there, it was John Jeremiah Donato Angelo Tadeo. I look Italian, I understand. I've always been told. So anyway, when I did get older and I was about to have children of my own, my wife said, no. My son's last name is not going to be Tadeo. You're gonna change your name to the way your mother wanted. I was like, all right, I'll do it. So I went and did it with the Quebec government. It was complicated. I don't know how it is here in Ottawa, but you have to write you have to do 2 weeks of publications and say why you want to do it, send it to the government, why you're changing your name. So I did all that. I sent it. They accepted it. They said, no problem. You can change your name. Great. I get my new birth certificate. I'm excited. I open up the envelope, and all the other names are still there, except now I have more names. I couldn't believe it. I just opened this thing up, and it was Jason John Jeremlira Donato Angelo Lang. And that is my official name now. And Jeremlira, I was reading this thing, I was like, who the hell is Jeremlira? My name is Jeremiah. That's what my mother wanted to call me. So I called the government up and I said, look, it's supposed to be Jeremiah, not Jeremlira. But it was handwritten back then. And they said, no, it's an H-I, and I said, no, it's an L-I-R-A, Lira, yeah, Jerem. I said, no, that's an H. Said, have you heard of the name Jeremlira? No. Well, then it's Jeremiah. No, it's Jeremlira. So I figured I'll just keep that name. I'll just keep it. So I'm Jeremlira now. And to make a long story even longer, the reason why I'm telling this story is this next song on the record, I play all the instruments and I do the solos and I call out names of people to do the solos, and that's all me. I'm playing the drums and the bass, so I call it, Jeremlira, it's your turn, go. Donato, play some bass for me. Johnny, hit those drums. So if you do get the record or hear it online or whatever, and you wonder who the hell are all these Italian dudes playing with me, it's me. And the song's called Plum Tuckered Out. Here we go. I I'm plumb tuckered out over you. I can't believe the things you do. You're loud and laugh a lot, give away everything you got. All the mask you wear's wearing thin on you. I'm plumb tuckered out over you. I can't believe the things you do. You don't hear me when you oughta. You don't hold me when you gotta. All the mask you wear's wearing thin on you. Now listen here, we've had many years of happiness and tears, but I hardly know you when you're drowning in your beers. I'm plumb tuckered out over you. I can't believe the things you do. Spend your energy like money, nothing left when I need honey. All the mask you wear's wearing thin on you. Here we go. Beat up, beep, bop, ba, doo, bow. Beat up, ba, ba, da, bow. Beat up, ba, 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 da, ba, 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 ba. Go, ba, boop, da, boo. Right up, beat it up, ba, da, boo. Beat it up, ba, 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 da, ba, da, ba. Oh, if my mama was here we go again. She'd say, Jay, can you give me some of that trumpet? I'd say, sure, Ma, I could give you some trumpet. Something like this. She'd probably say something else like, you know how much I love Chet Atkins. I'd say, yeah, I know, Ma. I know how much you love Chet Atkins. Can you maybe play a little Chet Atkins for me? I'll give it my best shot, Ma. I'll do what I can. Something like this, maybe? Happiness and tears, but I hardly know you when you're drowning in your beer. I'm blown tuckered out over you. I can't believe the things you do. You married me last Sunday. You brought Sheila home on Monday. What? The mask you wear is wearing thin on you. Oh, I'm blown tuckered out over you. I can't believe the things you do. Sheila home on Monday. Woo, mask you wear's wearing thin. Mask you wear's wearing thin on you. Oh, mask you wear's wearing thin on you. Oh, she wrote some fun stuff, I tell you. So much fun. I'm going to play a few songs that my mother did perform that she didn't write. One in particular that I always loved because I thought it was such an original arrangement of a song, a classic, old classic that I'm sure all of us know. Pardon me. We all know, you are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. So she did an arrangement of that song that I felt was really in key in line with the lyrics because it's a sad story. It's about lost love, and that's a very happy melody. So she did this. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night as I lay sleeping, I dreamed I held you in my arms. Oh, but when I awoke, I was mistaken. Don't you know, I hung my head and cried, 'cause you are my sunshine, you're my only sunshine. Please don't go away. You make me happy when skies are gray. You told me once you'd never leave, that our love was meant to be. Then you went and found another. You shattered all my dreams, 'cause you are my sunshine, you're my only sunshine. Please don't go away. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know how much I love you. Ooh, please don't take my sunshine away. No, don't take it away. Don't take my sunshine away. Don't take that away. Please, baby, don't take it away. Don't take that away. Thank you. Looks like I'm crying, I know, but it's sweat dripping in my eyes. Whew. I'm very terrible with time. I have no idea how much time I've been up here. Might have been long, might not have been long. Maybe Chris, you can give me a clue here, or not. Just keep going. A couple more songs, four more songs, three more songs. Because I know that we got to stop at a certain hour, so So anyway, what am I going to do now? Let's see. Am I going to do like my mother and just throw the set aside? And all right, here's a song that she did sing. It's a beautiful song. It's a simple folk song that was written by Peter, Paul, and Mary. Well, that was performed by Peter, Paul, and Mary. And I got to meet Peter's daughter this year, which was so cool. I was in the States, and she came to see me perform, and she said, "Oh, I don't know if you know Peter, Paul, and Mary." And I'm like, "Oh, I'm Benny Lang's son. I mean, I grew up in the folk world. Of course I know who Peter, Paul, and Mary are." So, Peter's my dad. I was like, "Oh my God, if I'd known that, I would have played this song for you," because I like this song. If I had a hammer, I would hammer in the morning, a hammer in the evening, all over this land. Hammer out danger, and I'd hammer out a warning, and hammer out the love between my brothers and sisters all over this land, all over this land. Now if I had a bell, I would ring it in the morning, I would ring it in the evening, all over this land. Ring out danger and ring out warning. I'd ring out the love between my brothers and sisters all over this land, all over this land. If I had a song, I would sing it in the morning, sing it in the evening, all over this land. Sing out danger, I'd sing out warning, and I'd sing out the love between my brothers and sisters all over this land. A friend of mine once said something I thought was kind of funny. He said, "You should add lawyer to that. Lawyer out the love between my..." I thought it was kind of funny. Well, I have a hammer and I've got a bell, and I've got a song to sing all over this land. It's the hammer of justice, it's the bell of freedom, and the song about the love between my brothers and sisters, the love between my brothers and sisters, the love between my brothers and sisters, all over this land, all over this land, all over this land, all over this land. Diamonds on the soles of her shoes, she's got diamonds on the soles of her shoes, all over this land. Thank you very much. So I got a couple more. I'll do two more songs for you guys. Then I got, and then Chris is kicking me off. He gave me that sign. "Get out," he says. So there was an artist my mother, well, there's so many artists she loved. I mean, she loved folk music, she loved blues, she loved gospel, R&B. We listened to everything back home. And there was one artist that she absolutely adored. I'm sure you've heard of him, a guy named Billy Preston. And there's one song we used to hear all the time at home. She would play it all the time. And so I thought I'd pick it up on guitar. And you might recognize it. Maybe not the intro, but it goes like this. Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. You got to have something if you want to be with me. Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. Got to have something if you want to be with me. Yeah. Oh, yes, indeed. Oh, I ain't trying to be your hero. Don't you know that zero is too cold for me? I ain't trying to be your highness. Don't you know that minus is too low to see? Yes, indeed. Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. Now I ain't stuffing, believe me, you and me. Don't you remember I told you that I'm a soldier, war on poverty. Yes, indeed. Oh, nothing from nothing leaves nothing. You gotta have something if you wanna be with me. Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. You gotta have something if you wanna be with me. Oh, you gotta have something if you wanna be with me. You gotta have something if you wanna be, if you wanna be with me. Thank you all so much for coming out. I'm going to do one more of my mother's tunes. This to me is the quintessential Penny Lang song. For those of you who don't know her, for those of you that do know her as well, she was someone, she didn't judge people. She didn't care where you came from. She didn't care if you were rich, if you were poor, if you lived in a mansion, if you lived in a shack, if you were a doctor or a lawyer, or you had no education at all. She didn't care. That was not important to her. And this song kind of sums up that aspect of her. So here's her classic song called Ain't Life Sweet, When You Know What You're Doing. Take your money, keep it, don't tell me what to become. Take your age-old wisdom with you to kingdom come. Degrees and all that education don't help where I come from. Born and raised in the boonies beside the river, my home. Born and raised in the boonies beside the river, my home. But ain't life sweet when we know what we're doing? Ain't life sweet when you're not afraid to care? Ain't life sweet when we know what we're doing? Ain't life sweet when you're not afraid to care? You tell me not to run with the wild ones. Tell me to speak real clean. Tell me to look as straight as you and not to look so mean. Well, I got deep feelings for those less worthy than you. Born and raised in the boonies and fed on Irish stew. I was born and raised in the boonies and fed on Irish stew. But ain't life sweet when we know what we're doing? Ain't life sweet when we're not afraid to care? Ain't life sweet when we know what we're doing? Ain't life sweet when we're not afraid to care? Now you can have one house in the city, you can have one in the country too. You can borrow one in Europe, visit one in Timbuktu. You can have it all in a nutshell, held together with crazy glue. And laugh at me in my country shack, dismiss the things I do. But ain't life sweet when we know what we're doing? Ain't life sweet when we're not afraid to care? Ain't life sweet when we know what we're doing? Ain't life sweet when we're not afraid to care? Now this would not be a Penny Lang tribute without everybody singing along with me. You guys got to do like Chris there. Please join me. Ain't life sweet when we know what we're doing? Ain't life sweet when we're not afraid to care? Yeah. Ain't life sweet when we know what we're doing? Ain't life sweet when we're not afraid to care? When we're not afraid to care? Oh, oh. Thank you very much. All right, well, I'll do them fast. So the school, thank you all. Thank you so much for coming out. Chris, thank you for having me. I really appreciate this. This is wonderful. And you guys are the best audience ever. I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing. All right, so I'll do a little tune here. I think this is in the wrong key, but I'm going to try it. It might be too high for me, but whatever. I'm going to give it a shot. So this is a song that my mother actually wrote for me. It has my name in it. Which one? Donato. No, so Jeremiah was the name that my mother chose for me. One of the names. Jason and Jeremiah were her two favorite names. So this is a song that she wrote called Jeremiah, and I do a little bit of a different take. Hers is very folky. Mine is a little bit of a country twist, but it hasn't been recorded. You guys are like amongst the very few people who have ever heard this. I played it at Elgin, and I might do it on a second record if I do one of hers. So anyway, here's Jeremiah. Blonde hair, sunshine, yeah, it's a little high. Blue eyes, the sky, the river runs deep and clear. You came into my life, and you brought me suffering and pain. Thanks, Mom. But you also gave me new strength, gave me new hope, fewer tears, oh, and less tears. Jeremiah, find your mountain. Jeremiah, find your land. You are the son of a preaching kind of man, with a songstress for a mother. I guess you will be. Oh, I guess you'll be some kind of a preacher boy, some kind of a preacher boy. Woo-hoo. Some kind of a preacher boy. Woo-hoo. The name you bear may always prove to be a burden, and no kidding. Name for a prophet in the Bible, a leader to his people, a troublemaker too. Oh, as all good leaders do. Jeremiah, find your mountain. Jeremiah, find your land. You are the son of a preaching kind of man, with a songstress for a mother. I guess you will be. Oh, I guess you'll be some kind of a preacher boy. I guess you'll be some kind of a preacher boy. La 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 la, woo woo. Some kind of a preacher boy. La 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 la, woo woo. La 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 la, woo woo. Oh, Jeremiah, find your mountain. Jeremiah, find your land. You are the son of a preaching kind of man, with a songstress for mother. I guess you will be. Oh, I guess you'll be some kind of a preacher boy. I guess you'll be some kind. I guess you'll be some kind. I guess you'll be some kind. Some kind of a preacher boy. I guess you'll be some kind. I guess you'll be some kind. Some kind of a preacher boy. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ooh-ooh. Some kind of a preacher boy. La-la-la-la-la-la. Ooh-ooh. Some kind of a preacher boy. Some kind of a preacher boy. La-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Some kind of a preacher boy. Thank you very much. All right, if I could do one last song for you guys, and it's a little different. My mother, whenever I would do a show with her, which was often enough, we did get to tour sometimes together. Whenever we did, she'd say, "Play one of your songs. Can you play one of your songs?" I'd be, "Yeah, sure, Ma, I can play one of my songs." So I'm going to do that. I'm going to play one of my these songs that I wrote recently, and I'll play it on electric guitar because that was my first instrument. Now I gotta warn you, my songs are a little darker. So, and this particular song, I haven't played it very often, but it's got a particular journey to the story in this song. So this is kind of about when we are first aware of our own consciousness, when we first become aware of who we are, when we, so to speak, walk out of the Garden of Eden and become aware that we're separate from everything else. And the journey that we have to go through to get back to this idea of paradise is kind of what this song is about. Oh my God, here I go. I'm just going to keep talking. And then the Lord came down. No, so this for me is the kind of a little bit about like the journey, I call it the journey through hell and coming back. So it's that moment when you recognize that you're in this place that you cannot get out of, or you can't go back to the old place that you were in. And it's called Burning in the Fire. I made a deal with the devil, I was dying to give it a try. I knew it was a lie, I knew it was a lie. He opened the door and said, I'll meet you on the other side. But that was just a lie. Yeah, that was just a lie. Now I'm screaming like a monkey jumping higher than the trees in my dreams. Nothing's as it seems. Oh, nothing's as it seems. There's a broken wall falling, leading to a hole in the ground. It's pulling me down. Yeah, it's pulling me down. He said it's the same as the day the originals fell. To get to paradise, you're gonna have to go through hell. Now I'm running from the valley of fear to the pit of desire. Burning in the fire, burning in the fire, burning in the fire. There's an old dark secret buried in the pocket of my soul. It's burning a hole. Yeah, it's burning a hole. Thick black clouds and black tears filling my eyes. I'm covered in lies. Yeah, I'm covered in lies. To get to paradise, I'm gonna have to go through hell. But who am I gonna tell? Who am I gonna tell? As I'm running from the valley of fear to the pit of desire. Burning in the fire, burning in the fire. I'm burning in the fire. Oh. Burning in the fire. I'm hitting the ground. I'm hitting the ground. Running from the valley of fear to the pit of desire. Burning in the fire. Burning in the fire. I'm burning in the fire. Burning in the fire. Thank you all so much for coming. So appreciative. It's wonderful. If you'd like a record, I do have some albums. I'm going to hang around. Happy to sign some copies or digitally sign copies or anything. So thank you so much. Can't wait to come back. Chris, thank you. Thank you so much. So appreciated. It's wonderful. If you'd like a record, I do have some albums. I'm going to hang around. Happy to sign some copies or digital.
I am thinking concerning a great speckled bird. Remember her name is recorded on the pages of God's holy word, desiring to lower her standards. They watch every move that she makes. They long to find fault with her teachings, but really they find no mistake.
As I sit here tonight, the jukebox playing your song about my wild side of life. As I listen to the